everybody. Welcome to Freckles and Fries. Today I'm going to go over a southern staple, which is known as ham hocks. They're really smoky. They have a lot of fat. They have the bone, but they also have a lot of meat. This is all meat. So one of our favorite things is 15 bean soup. A lot of people use it for beans. They use it for baked beans, navy beans. They put them in their black eyed peas. It's really big in collards, just like you would use ham. We use ham hocks, and then I also use like a ham steak that I cut up in little tiny pieces, and I add to the beans when they're done too. So this is the brand of beans that we use. It actually comes with a ham flavored packet, which is pretty salty. So I don't usually add that much extra salt to any of this that I make. But this is the brand of ham hocks that we get. We live in the East Coast, and we're in the state of Virginia. We actually have a Smithfield plant very close to our house. So we're able to get ham and ham hocks and stuff like that pretty much anytime we need them. Around Thanksgiving, it's a little harder to find really, really good ham hocks just because everybody else is buying them. Now, with the ham hocks, I'm only 5 foot tall, so I have actually pretty small hands. They're smoky. They actually have the skin still on them from the pig. But all of this right here is meat. All meat. This is bone. They're very greasy, so when I make my soup, I actually strain it, take some of the grease off, let it cool off, and then scrape the the fat and everything off the top of the pot. But these are awesome. I put them in just regular warm water, bring it up to a boil. I let them simmer for about 3 hours. Then I take them out. I let my liquid cool. But then you pick these. You can take a pair of scissors or a knife, and then you would just cut here, and then all of this peels off. And all of this is just nothing but chunks of meat. So it's one of my favorite things about ham hocks. They're really good. So that's what I look for. Try looking for ones that are very meaty. See all that? That's all the flavor. It's going to give your soup a really good flavor. That's all meat. All that's meat. You can see the meat from the side. So if you've never really used ham hocks before, I would give it a try. They add an amazing flavor to almost anything that you cook. But just to be on the cautious side, the reason why I strain my pot is because there could be little bone fragments from where they've cut the ham hocks. Like inside here is like the bone marrow, and if you mess with this too much, it could actually flake off inside of your soup or your greens or whatever that you're making. So I just use a regular colander. I just have this. It's a little handheld one. I take another pot, put this on top of the pot. I would actually just set it like on top of the pot, and then just take my soup liquid and dump it right into the strainer, and then whatever else is left, I just trash it. But if you're interested in making beans, the bags suggest overnight or at least up to 8 hours. It's Tuesday, October 17th here. And I have been soaking mine since Sunday night. These have been rinsed and replaced with fresh water about 4 times. My initial soak, I put a little bit of salt in. I only cook with kosher salt. I don't cook with table salt. So, I'll show you a couple beans. You can see how much they've changed in size. So there's a little, try doing it where, that's a little tiny garbanzo bean, and that's how big it's gotten. These, they double to triple in size depending on some of the beans. Like this little lima bean, this thing is huge. It's gigantic. Yep, 15 beans. It's an amazing soup. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, see you guys later.